Kia ora Rotorua, just ahead in tonight's bulletin. Secondary school cell phone policies are under review. Rotorua District Council calls for Community Award nominations. And Stan Walker arrives in New Zealand ahead of his national tour. Those stories and more just ahead on City News. Some secondary schools are banning cell phones in changing rooms to try to stop students photographing, then texting images of their peers without their permission. John Paul College Principal and President of the Secondary Schools Association, Patrick Walsh, says schools had banned cell phones in changing rooms after they had been used to photograph or film students without their permission. Mr Walsh says he knew of a girl who had sent photos of other girls in changing rooms to her boyfriend at a nearby boys' school, causing a lot of distress to the girls involved. He says John Paul College does not allow cell phone use during school hours. Rotorua Girls High Principal Annette Joyce says the school has had cell phone policies in place for many years. Ms Joyce says their policy is based on teaching students to use cell phones and technology in a proper manner. She says students accept responsibility for appropriate use of their phones. Both schools say their cell phone policies have regular review. Information on cell phone safety can be found at netsafe.org.nz. Rotorua District Council is now taking nominations for the annual Rotorua District Community Awards. The awards recognise locals who have demonstrated outstanding civic responsibility or community service. Mayor Kevin Winters says the Rotorua Awards are an opportunity for local people to be acknowledged for their exceptional contributions to the community. Award winners will be selected by a panel comprising Mayor Winters and 5 district councillors. Winners will be presented with their awards at a special community awards function hosted by the Mayor in April. And nominations are also open for the 2011 Westpac Rotorua Business Excellence Awards. Rotorua Chamber of Commerce Chief Executive and Organising Committee Chairman Roger Gordon says any individual or business could make a nomination on the Chamber website. Mr Gordon says anyone from our community can nominate as many companies for consideration as they wish. The nomination process closes on the 1st of April. Bay of Plenty police are pleading with people to lock their cars to avoid their valuable property being stolen. Constable Steve Campbell of the Western Bay of Plenty Police Intelligence Group says there have been 27 incidents of valuables being stolen from cars recently in the Western Bay of Plenty. In 16 of those cases, the vehicles had been left unlocked. Mr Campbell says while some of those incidents happened in public places, approximately half occurred in private driveways. He says the public need to be vigilant about keeping valuable items out of sight and car doors locked. Rotorua Police also promote the lock it or lose it message, saying residents and visitors are constantly reminded to hide valuables and lock doors. Australian Idol winner Stan Walker has arrived in the country to begin his national tour. Of Ngāti Rangi descent, Walker considers the Bay his home and is especially looking forward to his concert in Opotiki. He's told media that he thinks he will have lots of kazis in the Opotiki audience, something he's happy about. Stan Walker kicks off his tour in Wellington next week and his Rotorua concert is at the Event Centre on the 26th. In sport tonight, the surprise selection of Manu Vatuvei in the Vodafone Warriors team has upped the interest in this weekend's pre-season clash with the Parramatta Eels. Events and Venues General Manager Peter McLeod says the inclusion of the world-class New Zealand international adds an extra dimension to Saturday's game. Mr McLeod says Vatuvei's inclusion marks his return to the game after breaking an arm in the opening match of the Four Nations Championship last year. The Vodafone Warriors versus Parramatta Eels match kicks off at 5 p.m. on Saturday at the International Stadium. To your weather, Rotorua. Tonight, a chance of showers, light winds, overnight, a low of 13. Tomorrow, Friday, a few showers developing in the afternoon, southwesterly winds, a high of 22 and a low of 13. Long range through to Saturday, cloudy periods, a few showers, northeasterly winds, a high of 22 and a low of 17. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua tomorrow, Friday, southeast rising to 15 knots in the morning, waves up to half a metre, fair visibility in early morning, drizzle, then mainly fine. Showers developing in the afternoon with fair visibility, some possibly heavy with poor visibility. Stay with us. Still to come tonight, Paul Hickey joins us with the Speedway update. I talk with director Michael Bennett about his new film Matariki, and Layla's here with more DVD releases. City News, back here right after this break.